A minute, I'll tell you what I do need. I better stick his lead on, haven't I? Come on, Gab Gab. Come put your leady on, son. Come put the leady on. No, Baba. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Drag me down the street now, aren't you? Oh, what a fine morning we have. Anyway. Where do you want? There's too many people that way, I reckon. I don't know. Come here a minute. Do you want to go up? We haven't really discussed this, have we? Where are we going to go to? What? Do you want to go up Stratton Wood? Well, that's what I thought. Okay. Where were you thinking of going? Oh, well, he was taking, I don't know where he wanted. He was just dragging me down the street pretty much.
So you're just going down the park?
Hey, Eddie. How are you? Yeah, I know. Saw you yesterday. You doing all right?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, the old taxiing's taking a bit of a dip, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had 4 weeks off now.
Hey?
I've worked for
4
4 weeks.
weeks. I haven't worked either. When's it going to end then, you reckon? Hang on a minute. Ah.
Pardon?
Sorry. Carry on. Morning.
In the chair now.
When's it going to end, do you think?
Oh, that's good. That would be interesting, good.
We've had it, mate, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's finished, mate.
Yeah.
How's Ziggy? Where's Ziggy these days?
At the moment, but
Is he all right?
Yeah, I'm good now, yeah.
He's okay, is he? Yeah, all right. I'll catch you again, Eddie. Take care. Bye.
yeah.
Bye-bye.
Here's Andrew.
Just talked to my friend. Oh, who's that?
Mandy.
Oh, Mandy. Hello, Mandy, darling. How are you? Are you all right, mate? Not really, are you?
It's an effort. It's an effort, isn't it, Mandy?
I've got to go anyway.
All right, Mandy, you got to go. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
See you later, darling.
Everything's an effort. We'll talk
All
to
right.
you soon.
It's all going on now.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I've got some other people behind now. Oh, this is the problem, you see.
What's that?
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
What was that, Andrew?
I was just talking to a friend of mine, Eddie.
What was he saying?
Oh, he said, again, he does what I do, airport runs and that. It's just finished. Decimated. It's just all been decimated. The worst, some of the worst ticks I get, I've got many different ticks, to be honest. We'll start off with the eye blinking when I was a child, face pulling, arm movements, strange weird noises. Don't do the noises so much anymore, but everything else has pretty much stayed. And I've also inherited a few new ones over the past 15, 20 odd years. So they tend to sort of come and go a little bit. So yeah, people are going to take the piss out of me. It's the internet, isn't it? But you know, it don't bother me, it don't hurt me. I'm hardened to it now, pretty much. Yeah. So had it a lot at school, kind of bullying, and you know, it goes on here with immature people just like to bully someone else who's got a bit of a disability. But it's not bad. I'm a functional person. The only difference is that I've got hyperactivity, can't sit still, attention deficit syndrome as well. I can't sit down and read a book for long or take in information. That I find quite difficult. Apart from that, you know, I'm perfectly able to hold down a job. Sometimes it can be quite difficult, especially in stressful situations where what you tend to do with my condition is that you just want to completely give up, you know, and then just kind of crawl into a shell and not to be seen again until you feel better and then you come back out again. That's the issue I have with that. Impulsiveness, making snap decisions which normally turn out to be the wrong one. That's cost me a lot of money in the past with various ventures I've done over the years. When I'm in a place like this, it's like I've swallowed the pill and now it's calmed me down. So this is the reason why I come out here, really. That's the reason why I do a lot of my videos in places like this, because it has that calming effect on myself. And no doubt if I was sat at home in a chair, you know, the whole sequence of ticks would be firing off, the eye blinking, the movement, the noises, the face pulling, all that kind of thing, you know. Come out here and it just like just goes down. I was just saying to my wife just now, sort of talking about my issues. I mean, she's great because she accepts me for what I am, you know, so, you know, love her for that, plus everything else as well. But I was just saying to her just now that I've been in contact with the Tourette's Society. Seems to be a society for pretty much everything these days. Anyway, I sent a little bit of a message off to them this morning, just trying to get some support really, because it seems like there is no specific test, you know, for someone who has Tourette for a Tourette's test. It just seems like there's like a load of, if you got this symptom, this, there's a whole kind of array of symptoms which if you've got these, then you've got Tourette's kind of thing, you know. And I tick every bloody one of them. Every one I've ticked, you know. Oh, it's lovely around here. I just feel like the stress just go, it's as if someone's just pulled a plug from my foot, and then your stress levels just like seep out your foot, you know, and just go away. But the causes of Tourette's, it's a neurological chemical imbalance in the brain. So something at some point normally in the womb it happens. There's been some sort of damage gone on in the brain, and I know my poor mother years ago, God bless her, miss her think about her every day, miss her every single day. She was had a very what's the word, acute, I suppose, issue regarding depression around when I was in her womb, and she was prescribed what's the name of that drug Mum was on, that antidepressant? Temazepam. It's been banned, temazepam. So you can't get it anymore. It's been banned apparently. And so Mum was on quite high doses of temazepam when she was expecting me. Of course, back then in the 60s, they didn't really realise the possible damage it was doing to the fetus, to the baby. Of course, I was in Mum's womb. Of course, my brain was being probably completely mushed through, you know, the whole temazepam thing. And I think that's where it probably starts from there. Lots of things suffered because of that. My education suffered because I couldn't concentrate on my schoolwork, so that suffered. I think the reason why other things haven't really gone to plan is just because I haven't been able to concentrate for long periods of time, like the whole golf thing, for instance. You know, I think the reason why I failed at that is because there were times when I just couldn't hold the game together. And golf, like any sport, it needs a huge amount of concentration. You know, about 4 hours of concentration. I just couldn't handle that in my condition for a long period of time. Therefore, that's the reason why I capitulated in the end and didn't really get to where I wanted to be, or where I should have been regarding my talent. I've got some more people up ahead. Should be okay there. There's a gap there. I can just scoot around that. Yeah, so that's basically, I think that's the start of... oh, look at that. That's terrible. How can you just leave a bottle like that on the ground? I mean, how inconsiderate is that? Just a bottle just strewn in this lovely place. I'll put it in my backpack. Take that home with me. I'll stick it in my backpack in a minute. It's just... people just haven't got any, and I've just picked it up as well. Sorry, I should have thought about that. Morning. Yeah, so I think that's where the problem started regarding my neurological issues. It was out of my control. You know, I was being bombarded with chemicals as a baby in the womb, and that's where the damage started, and hence the product of that is what you see now. I think so. Oh dear. Right, okay. Yeah, I think you can just about see me, I think. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Come on in, want some? Right, we have got a bag of crisps.
I won't have one then for now.
Oh right, okay, you're right.
Just a water, yeah.
Okay. You okay, are you? You're right. Right, just sat here for maybe 5 minutes or so, and then we'll make our way back. We haven't gone as far as we normally go. Just it's quite a warm day today, and I think pretty much the dog seems to be limping a bit as well. So he's had some long walks today, this week. The old dog there, and he's probably just feeding it a little bit, because you're not young anymore, are you? Huh? A little something in here for you, mate. Only a little something.
Buy some cheese today, won't we?
Yeah. Bit of cheese for you, mate. There we go. A little bit. I do like a nice bit of cheese, but it's got to be strong. Got to be good, strong cheese. There we go. Vintage. Very nice too. Cathedral City. I wonder where that's from. Get ready, ran over. Hang on, Gab. That's another problem we get, isn't it? You know, not the chap's fault walking down. He's got to walk down. Obviously, crossing over the road. That's half a dozen times we've done it today. Every time you do it, you're risking getting knocked over and calling out the NHS with an ambulance and putting them at risk of coronavirus. Right, what we got here then? Do you know what? That could well be my workmate. That could well be my workmate.
Get the kettle on.
Get the kettle on, my dear. Yep, I think you're right. Let's find out what we got here then. Something I ordered a couple of days ago. I'm surprised it arrived so quickly, actually. There we go. It's, my little workbench has turned up, and I can assemble that, and then I can get to work on my few bits and pieces. Yeah. Okay, put that on there. Do something like that. I just hope I've got it the right way around. I guess time will tell, wouldn't it? Probably have to take it all off otherwise.
I don't tell you everything, trust me.
They've come out of lockdown now, haven't they?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Right.
They're opening the animal market again, I think.
They ought not to.
Yeah, if they do, we'll have to just bomb them.
There we go. Blimey. Bomb them. Oh my God.
Like 3 months. Like 3 months.
Right, okay. What we got then? So I need to assemble it, I think, to that thing there now. Which looks like it's gonna kind of go something like that. Kind of. Right, I think I know what I gotta do. That's the whole idea of it. Anyway, should soon be there now. It's starting to look something Apart from just a whole pile of Meccano, I've actually put it together. Not taking too long either, is it?
No, that's it.
So this is the acid test, just to see whether it'll clamp up a piece of wood for me. Well, I'd say that works pretty well.
Alright?
Yeah, just trying it out. Seems to be okay, seems to do what I want it to do. I can't do too much because that lady's in bed next door, and just trying it really. So I think what I might do is stick that in there, make that my little workshop for now, because all I'll be doing is just probably doing that with this, plus some other bits and pieces as well. I've just been in my little shed. Been doing a little bit of machining, not a huge amount. I don't want to do too much machining because I want it to remain sort of fairly natural, really. You see where it brings out the colour in the wood and the grain. It's really nice, that, isn't it? Really nice. Put my little ornaments on it. There we go. Some things from out the forest. I might just take a bit off of that actually and cut it back a little bit, and then just maybe that'll be okay. There we go. A bit of the forest there, eh? A bit of wildlife. Put some birds on there, and that'll be another one done. I'm just seeing if I got a brush in there, a little marinade brush or something. Been busy making tea, making dinner. Today we're gonna have kebabs. I've made some homemade kebabs. I just want to put some kind of a marinade over it. Here we go. Hey, the skewers are up. Right. Smells good. Alright, there's one here without mushrooms on. That one there I think can be K's. Okay. Dinner's ready when you want it. Salt. A bit of salt on my chippies. Here we go. There's like a spicy drizzle. Do you want some? Do you want to put your finger in there and taste it first? See if you want any or not. A bit vinegary perhaps. Do you want any, sir?
I'm not sure yet.
Do you want any spicy drizzle?
Not sure yet.
You don't have to have it if you don't want it.
Undecided at the minute, undecided.
Okay. Do you want any, sir? I don't think you liked it. You found it a bit strong, didn't you? You found it spicy, is that right?
Yeah. Spicy? Is that mine, that little one?
No, that's my one was over there. I just put some spicy stuff on there.
Why have you got a little one?
I'll be alright, I'll be okay.
Yeah, well, you got a little plate.
Mate, to be honest, there's probably as much as on there as on yours, to be truthful. And there's some more over there as well. And that's fine. There's another one if anyone wants another one. Just be careful, the skewer's a bit warm.
A bit warm?
A bit warm. Get some cutlery. We don't need knives, do we? We can just do the...
We don't ink. Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, Dad.
Here we go.
Oh, there's mushroom on my one, babe.
Oh no.
Is there mushroom on all of them?
No, it's not on that one.
No, one's K's. That's yeah, that's the one with that mushrooms on. Yeah. Be careful, they're hot. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let's get stuck in. Yum yum.